In a small, vibrant village named Zamara, nestled deep within the heart of Africa, there lived a community known for its strong, beautiful women. The women of Zamara were not only admired for their beauty, but also for their strength and ability to bear many children. The village was a place of pride, where the sun always shone brightly, the birds sang sweet melodies, and the trees were heavy with ripe fruits. People from far and wide would travel to Zamara, hoping to catch a glimpse of these remarkable women, and, if they were lucky, to marry one. Among all the women in Zamara, there was one who stood out: Kaya. Kaya was not just beautiful, she was the most radiant woman in the entire village. Her beauty was the talk of every traveler who passed through Zamara. "Look at Kaya," they would say. "She is like the morning sun, lighting up the entire village." But Kaya's beauty was not just skin deep. She was kind, hardworking, and loved by everyone in the village. She lived with her parents and her younger brother, Jabari, in a small but happy home. Their family was known for their generosity and kindness, and life in Zamara was peaceful and joyful. One day, tragedy struck. Kaya and Jabari's parents, who had loved them dearly, passed away unexpectedly. The once lively home fell silent, and the siblings were left to fend for themselves. Kaya, though heartbroken, knew she had to be strong for Jabari. She took on the responsibility of caring for them both, selling fruits and vegetables in the market, while Jabari helped the farmers in the fields. Despite the hardships, the bond between Kaya and Jabari grew stronger. They shared their dreams and fears under the shade of the great baobab tree, vowing to make their parents proud. As the years passed, Kaya grew into a young woman. In Zamara, it was customary for women to marry young, often by the age of 18. But Kaya, now 25, remained unmarried. Her relatives began to worry. "Kaya," they would say, "you are getting older. All the girls your age are married with children. Why haven't you found a husband yet?" Kaya would smile politely and reply, "I want to choose the right man. I'm not in a hurry." But the pressure continued to mount. The villagers would whisper, "Why is Kaya still single? She's so beautiful. What is she waiting for?" Kaya had been seeing a man named Tundai, who was kind and hardworking. She liked him, but she wasn't sure if he was the one. One day, after yet another visit from her concerned relatives, Kaya made a decision. She went to Tunde and said, "I think it's time for us to get married." Tunde was overjoyed. He had been waiting for Kaya to say those words. "I will make you happy, Kaya," he promised. The wedding was the grandest Zamara had seen in years. The entire village celebrated, dancing to the beat of the drums and singing songs of joy. Kaya and Tunde's union was filled with hope and promise. But as time passed, a shadow began to loom over their happiness. Desperate for answers, Kaya sought out healers and wise women from far and wide. One day, she met an old woman named Mama Nia, who lived deep in the forest. Mama Nia listened to Kaya's story and revealed the truth. "Long ago," she said, "your parents locked your womb with a powerful spell to protect you. The only way to break the spell is to be with someone who shares your blood, your brother Jabari." Kaya was horrified. The thought of being with her brother was unthinkable, but the desire to have a child consumed her. Torn between her morals and her desperation, Kaya made a terrible decision. On the night of her wedding to a wealthy man named Dowdy, she approached Jabari and begged him to help her break the curse. Jabari, though shocked and appalled, loved his sister deeply. Reluctantly, he agreed. The curse was broken, but the cost was high. Jabari, unable to bear the weight of what had happened, left Zamara with his wife, never to return. Kaya, now free from the curse, moved to the city with Dowdy. She soon discovered she was pregnant and gave birth to a beautiful daughter, whom she named Nia, in honor of Mama Nia. Over time, Kaya and Dowdy built a happy life together, blessed with more children. Though Kaya found happiness, the memory of that night haunted her. She never forgot the sacrifice Jabari had made for her. And though they were separated by distance, the bond between brother and sister remained unbroken. 2 years had gone by, and Kaya still hadn't conceived a child. In Zamara, children were a sign of prosperity and blessings, and Tunde's mother grew increasingly worried. "Kaya," she said one day, "it's been 2 years, and there's still no child. What's wrong?" Kaya felt a deep sadness. She didn't know why she couldn't get pregnant. She wanted a child as much as anyone, but nothing seemed to be happening. Tunde's mother, desperate for a grandchild, devised a secret plan. She brought another woman into their home, a young woman named Amina, who was known for her fertility. She asked Tundai to be with Amina, just to see if he could father a child. Reluctantly, Tundai agreed. Weeks later, Amina returned with news. She was pregnant. It was clear that the problem lay with Kaya. Tundai's mother, though heartbroken, knew what had to be done. Kaya, she said, you cannot stay here. A wife who cannot bear children has no place in this home. Kaya, devastated, packed her belongings and returned to Jabari's house. The villagers whispered, poor Kaya. She couldn't give Tundai a child. Kaya's heart was heavy with shame. She felt like a failure, but her relatives didn't give up on her. Kaya, they said, you are still young and beautiful. Don't lose hope. You deserve another chance at happiness. One day, a man named Chuma from a distant village came to Zamara. He had heard of Kaya's beauty and kindness and asked for her hand in marriage. Kaya, though hesitant, agreed, hoping for a fresh start. But history repeated itself. After a year of marriage, Kaya still hadn't conceived. Chuma, though kind, grew anxious. Kaya, he said, I need children. If you cannot give them to me, I must find someone who can. Once again, Kaya was sent away, her heart shattered.